Cool. Well, it should be live. Gonna go ahead and just make sure this is working now. Don't really know if it is. Let's go to this watch page. Yep, looks good to go. Don't really know. So, if it is, I'm a little bit late, but I think I can join this watch page. One of these tourneys. Guess it's the SuperBlitz. Very exciting. Yep, join this baby. Good to go. So hour-long tourney. I'm a little bit late, but I think I can join. So, start off 16th place. Not bad for doing nothing so far. Actually, might look kind of weird. This section over here for these tourneys, I didn't take that into account. But excited. Okay, Maudi Tunda 100, new player. We'll go ahead and do the French defense. And usually they play d4 on move 2, so it's already a little bit weird. I'm just gonna go ahead and play normal moves. Seems really awkward because if they go ahead and play d5, now they have to recapture with not a pawn. This pawn seems like it's going to be pretty weak. So I'm going to try and take advantage of that as soon as possible. And he lets me get rid of my bad bishop, basically, and attack the pawn all at once. No reason not to just take it right away, as far as I can tell, excuse me. He is getting some attacking potential on this piece here, so I'd be careful of this square, but I'll be able to castle and move. Also, f7 is weak, so I can even develop my queen and attack it at the same time. That looks good. Next, I'm going to want to develop this knight as fast as possible. I'll let him do the exchange. And then castle, most likely. Yeah, I had to make his knight move to this awkward square, which is guarded by, it's sort of, yeah, it's the only place it can go. I'm just going to play it slow. The B file is open, so I might want to use that. I can also go for a5, a4, and try to break up this pawn chain. I think I'll do that. It'd be nice to offload this pawn if possible too. So what's his plan? I don't exactly see it. I guess my c pawn is weak, but I'm just going to go ahead and push. Okay, that does attack this pawn, but I mean my queen's defending it. Now I get the A and the B files for my rooks, so I'll try to take advantage of that. And that's a dropped piece, so it should be smooth sailing. So, not sure what he's going to try to do now. He or she. It's Christmas Eve today, if you're watching it archived. Hope everyone has a good Christmas. We're going to finish right about the time that Christmas starts. He really doesn't have a good course of action. He should probably take that pawn. Somehow. Maybe with the c pawn, so he gets 2 pawns connected without any opposition. Still though, there's not much to do. Just down a piece and a pawn, I think. More than a pawn. Let's see, 5 to 7, but it'll be 5 to 6. So what's my plan? Definitely want to get the rooks to the A and the B files. I think he'll probably time out. This knight is a little bit misplaced, so probably move it back to f6 if I get the chance. But yep, he's just going to time out. Just too bad. Yeah, I'm going to claim victory. This is a tournament. So good start. Definitely happy with that. My blitz rating's finally getting back up where I think it belongs. It was down at 1600 for a while. So hopefully as I play, my ratings will improve. I guess they've been around 1600, 1700 for a while, but slowly moving up. I'm going to play the queen's pawn. That's my standard opening. Shouldn't deviate too much with this short time control. This is going like some delayed semi-Slav. Yeah. I'll just play moves that make sense to me. Ones that I can sort of hammer out pretty quick. He's got this pin going on my knight, but I don't think it's a huge problem. Maybe, okay, he does that voluntarily. So, any moves make sense besides just capturing? I would like to, let's play this one. Because they're gonna capture anyways. I'm not gonna gain much from doubling any of these pawns. Rather have a developing move. He gets out of a pin, moves his queen into a more active position. Let's try to attack this. I don't see what he's doing really. Now I can move my bishop back to h2 in some circumstances, and I've got this nice long diagonal, but I don't need to do it yet. I'm taking too much time, so I'm just going to trade pieces and stop his bishop from invading. He could probably move the bishop and trade bishops again. Should be pretty equal, I would say, after all of that. The queen coming to b3 to attack b7 is pretty standard position like this. I think I'm going to take this. Gives him a pawn, isolated pawn, and I can try to attack it. And can he even defend it? I don't think so. I think I just win a pawn right away. Not really seeing any. So, and he's also hasn't developed this piece yet. I need to stop saying he. So now I can try to trade queens, and work my slightly advantageous position. I like my knight more than his knight, so I'm going to try to keep it. Then again, I don't know, b3 is coming. Yeah, this is maybe not the best way of handling things, but it might be okay. Just need to remember to play fast, because I'm down to 115. Wants to keep the complications coming, so I'm gonna try to remedy my mistake. Also have to beware of, yeah, some stuff for sure. This is a weak pawn. Anyway, it's being protected. Maybe I'll just go passive for a little bit. Definitely don't want to play f6 and weaken the g6 square, but it's hard to see how I proceed at this point. Everything's sort of in a necessary spot. I suppose I can go b4, b5, and try to make use of this file here. It's still okay. I'm going to call his bluff right now, even though I just blundered a pawn. Just gonna try to hope to win on time, basically, at this point. Which could very well happen. He's really annoyed that the queen leads right now. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But it blocks his pawn from removing my knight from this post here. So now I actually threaten e, and he has no time. So just going for the outright attack. Can I complicate matters, or should I just take it? I'm just gonna take it. Keep things simple. Not sure. Yep, that's the end of that. Cool. So definitely happy with the start. Generally my play the last 2 days has been better than usual. So we'll see how this proceeds. A little bit of a scratchy voice, probably because I'm pretty sleepy right now. Another white, that went well. Let's repeat. What are we gonna get? King's Indian, Grunfeld, King's Indian. We'll play the, I forget what it's called. The principled way, basically. Trying to stake out space in the center with these powerful pawns. I'm going to play the exchange variation. Mostly because these positions can get complicated. And complications mean what? This is a full piece. So, not sure why they would do that. I don't want to do anything dumb. I think I should just... No, I can't do that. Let's just take stuff. Develop my bishops. I've got the bishop pair, and I've got a piece. So, I don't know what kind of compensation this person thinks they have. I'm just going to keep taking. I guess they've got this advanced pawn right here, but there's not much that it's going to be doing. It's pinned anyhow to the rook, so I'm not really worried about much. How are my pawns? Not sure what to do though. Maybe try to trade. I shouldn't try to trade these bishops. They're controlling a lot of space. I should try to use them better, huh? Starting to look pretty sketchy, I have to admit. Maybe let's just invade and completely ignore the fact that these pawns are going to become monsters. But yeah, this is weird. Guess I'm giving back the exchange for nothing now. And completely bought my bluff. I'm still up in exchange, so giving it back is not the end of the world. What is the end of the world is the fact that this pawn and can't really be stopped. I should have gone on this diagonal a long time ago, come to think about it. Not exactly sure what to do now. Maybe this. Yeah, I've got an interesting idea. Okay. So much for that interesting idea. But I don't have much time. This has got to be losing for me. There's pretty much no way it's not. I'm almost in zugzwang here. Well, too good. But I definitely don't really believe in whatever sacrifice they did. I just took too lightly that passed pawn. There might have been a point to sacrifice back for it earlier on to simplify the game. But definitely still happy with my play. Definitely made them think. Lots of white this tournament. I don't know what this one's called. But I'm just gonna play random moves that seem like they make that's not good. Guess I have to go here. Oops. These things happen. But what about this? Still down, but not as bad as I thought. So what now? Do I try to trade queens and just get things over with? Yeah. Let's do that. Being super annoying here. Take my pawn. I don't really mind. Take them all. This is a strong move. Glad they didn't see it, but don't really know what to do generally anyways. So I'm just gonna do this. Seems really bad, but you gotta try something. Definitely one of the things that you can do in this game, this here game of chess, blitz chess, is just take too long in a bad position and just lose on time when it's not necessary to do so. I feel like there should be a way to complicate matters. Maybe just set up this battery. Right, what do I got going for me? His king hasn't castled. I've got a bishop battery that he's about to destroy. But if they're going to do that, the least I can do is set up my own new battery with the rook. Alekhine's gun may be coming. Yikes. Threatens mate. So not really sure. Let's do this. No, can't do that. Guess I'll go here. But then, yeah, queen. This is really interesting. Ooh, checkmate. H1. Yeah, I got caught in the opening I didn't know, which is never good in a 3-minute game. But I should know that. I've seen it before. I just never figured out the best way to play it. Most of these gambits, there's usually a safe line that you can use. This one. I'm just going to take my normal setup, even though it's not a Greenfeld, and try to play it, pretend it is one. More like a King's Indian, I suppose. Just trying to gambit pawns for no reason. Is there a way to improve this bishop? Maybe I'll put it over here if possible. Try to trade it for the light squared, for his light squared. I'm not sure this is a good idea, but I'm not sure it's not a good idea either. At the very least, I'm inconveniencing him from castling for a short amount of time. Well, that's clever. people will go to great lengths to double your pawns, you know. Sometimes you can take advantage of that. I think this is kind of like a trying to trap my queen thing, though. Yeah, that's definitely what they're going for. So, I think this is okay. Yeah, and then they gave up. So what now? I should develop this knight, but it's kind of a broken knight wherever it goes. Important thing not to lose too much time. Let's just ask this knight where it's going, even though I'm weakening my queen side, king side. It's going there. Fine, fine, fine. Maybe try to make this knight powerful. Instead, really just so concerned with my attacking the queen. Maybe it's just a time thing. I really don't know. Now this is a weak pawn. I also have some... Ooh. I like... Oh, I can't do that. So what, attacking this? It does weaken some squares, but I don't think it's an awful thing. Guess I kind of have to take that now, which is a bit of a shame, but hey, maybe I can annoy this rook here, this here rook. Gotta worry about, this is an actually nicely placed bishop. I just walked into a pin. That's a lot of smart things I'm doing here. Yeah, now they're trying to take advantage. So I think I should kick it. That seems like a weird move, but maybe it works. So the slow idea of queen b3, queen b6, queen d8 to get out of the pin. Oops. There goes the pawn. Guess I kind of have to do this anyways. Definitely there's no clear way to win for them yet. No? Oh. Alright, fair enough. Nice find. But, I mean, we're still even. I'm just down a pawn, right? So, is it really so bad? This, again, not always the greatest idea to give up all your pawns. Well, that sure was a win on time. Those Queen's Pawn with the King's Indians / Grunfeld setups, they're complicated. It's hard to play them in a short amount of time. 17th out of 86. Pretty solid. Hopefully if I get some more wins, they all come in a row and I can get some blitz points. Or whatever they're called, fire points. You know what? Yeah, let's just keep doing the French. I'm practicing this. Weird setup. I don't know what it's all about, so I'm just gonna go for what seems to be the obvious way to play it. This is all fine. Honestly seems totally good. This light squared bishop seems totally shut out of the game. I've got this pin, kind of annoying. That's probably why I'm supposed to play the knight here instead. I'll just defend it. Yeah, this isn't what I would like. I don't even have a good place to move the knight to get out of this pin anymore. I guess I've got this one. It's looking really weird. How about this? This looks fun. He doesn't really have much of a choice but to take the bishop now. Don't think that was their plan. Guess they can do that. But now they move back. Now move here. This might be not much worse than original for me. I need to get this light squared bishop in the game, so I probably want to move this knight here. They're trying to complicate matters, but I want this square. I know what I want. I see what they want too. They want a pawn storm. Okay. Well, you take space there, I'll take space in the center. Didn't realize this thing. This problem. Let's just get rid of some pieces, just for fun. Seems worse for me. But I don't have much time to think. So I think going to it's pretty weird. What to do? This queen's definitely doing nothing. But it is monitoring. Whatever. This looks like pretty bad news. I don't know why they moved that one. Itchy eye. Maybe they wanted to not... Yeah, they're using too much time, so I'm happy about that. And I'll try to take this file. Thank you very much. Aha. I see. But what about that? Just move forward. Shoot. Awesome. E? It's time to just make random moves. Slow. Too bad. You win some, you lose some, right? And I'm 50-50 for the tourney. It's pretty good. It's tough competition over here. Lichess. Oof. I'm gonna need to run and get my charger. Let's see. I hope I don't lose. Yes, this is fine. Got a berserker on her hands. Watch out. Playing this flank is pretty messy. So I know what you're doing. And I don't care. I will definitely let you double your pawns. I'll double mine too. They've got interesting. It's a weak pawn that I would very much like to attack. Also would like to get this file. I see you. It's complicated. I'm not sure. Actually, okay. Thank you for the pawn and the pin. We're just going to capitalize right on that. In fact, this pawn too. It's a pretty bad situation for our buddy to be in. Let's just take the pawn. pawn, keep things simple. Up a few pawns should be enough. Just got to be careful about these knights. Like that, right? That's one way to lose a pawn right away. If I can just offload these pawns and start moving these ones forward. Thank you. Oh wow, what a move. Should be definitely winning, though. I think. Yeah, this is nice. Maybe not. There we go. That's the win. Yeah. This is opposition. Sweet. Doing well, doing well. Just didn't get all my wins in a row, which would have given me more points and a better tournament standing. What is this? Like the Trumpowski, right? Don't really know what I'm doing. It's kind of like a weird French. I'm just gonna pretend it's a French with less moves. Yeah, this bishop is horrendous. So let's try to fix that. Ah, my pawn. Oof. He doesn't want to take, though. They could take here, though. Let's get out of this pin. That is nice of them. They're just happy to have an extra. Oops, that's another pawn. It's complicated. I don't like how complicated it's getting. I have to move with my king. This can't be good. Basically no way this is gonna be good. Oof. That's a good one. What about this? Is this okay? He's got some discoveries. Are any of them lethal? Not that I can tell. Now if I can just get my king to run away, it's probably a good move. Yeah. Oof. Painful. Now just move this up. Now H is efficient. But the bishop pair is so good. It's like my only hope. Ugh. Oh. That's rough. Wow. Does that work? Let's just run for a bit. I'm down on time too, though. Oof. That's all over. The guy was good, though. Did my best. Seven minutes till Christmas, guys. Are y'all excited? Hope you have good Christmas plans with your families and friends, wherever you may be. This one, I'm just gonna advance. Pretend it's like some kind of, like, no, I can't do that. Let's just play random moves. This could be okay, actually. Got the idea of takes, and then e4 was the plan. I've not looked at this plan in any level of detail ever, so I cannot say how good it is. I'm going to try to kick this bishop. I like the fact that I now have these pawns again. And if I can achieve my original goal, yeah, that's an interesting move. It controls the b file. I suppose I might not get what I want immediately, but maybe after a few moves I will. Yeah, that's a good spot for that knight. Again, looks pretty solid for this person. Oof. That's a good point. Oh! That person claimed to be a GM, so people claim a lot of things, though. Getting sleepy, so maybe it's good that it's pretty much over. Won't really finish another game in time for the tourney, so let's go ahead and play it fast. We'll do the Scandi. This lion. Shouldn't pre-move that. That's weird. It's just weird. I don't know why I would do that. It's going to be a lot of bishop moves. You know? Maybe it's okay. It's just a wasted tempo. One tempo behind average. Oh, I've also got this fan-shadowed bishop compared to normal. So it is a slightly different setup than usual, so that's kind of fun. Usually my bishop's like here. Yeah, that's what it is. They're just centralizing pieces. Getting ready to trade the bishops. I'll put my rook to the open file. Pushing the pawns. Anything to do? Let's just attack. I don't know if this is unwarranted or warranted or whatnot, but no use worrying about that. The tournament's over, so what can you do? Let's just play really weird. Good point. Run away. Fine. But it's about time to sleep. Yeah, I know. Yep, so that's the journey. How'd we do? 30th out of 117. 4 wins, 5 losses. Last loss didn't count. Technically for the, well, so 6 losses then. Overall pretty happy and also pretty sleepy. So it's currently midnight, so Merry Christmas, and see you next time.